What's going on, everybody? It's BC9 for XYZ, and welcome back to Fallout 4. We just, experienced the Battle of Bunker Hill, I guess you could say. I don't know if you experienced it, but...
Alright, Synth.
Please!
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code, Gamma 49 Typhoon.
Here they are.
God, it's a Courser!
Oh no!
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you...
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus. No sudden moves.
Please, no!
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. You there, Synth.
Come on, please! Just don't!
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and... good work.
Scared the shit out of me. I completely forgot that they can just transport. Okay. Alright, so it looks like the majority of the railroad survived. Whatever, I don't care about this. The only thing I killed were the turrets, because they attacked me first. It allowed us for a distraction, I guess you could say, to get the synths back to the Institute, so that they can be reset. This game is so much better than, what's it called? This game is so much better than Skyrim was. I mean, yes, Skyrim was fantastic, but the concept of Fallout 4 is amazing right now. See, they knew they had to make the game good, so that's why they made it great. Let's go talk to, Sean. Get this quest completed. Oh, oops. Didn't realize that he was in the ruins. Come on. Load game. Hit the wrong button. There we go. Didn't realize he was inside the ruins. Damn it! Hit the wrong button. Come on. Sorry, guys. Okay. I've played a lot of this game today. I've played about 2 hours of this game. Just do. Well, I'll take that. That seems really cool. Damn it. There we go.
That's it.
Might that have been locked for a reason?
Codsworth, whose side are you on? Sorry, guys. Hold on. Is there no other way up? I've never been in this side of the building. That leads outside, right? Yep. Okay. Also leads outside. Aha! I don't remember this. I don't think I ever went to this part of the map at all. Oh. 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 I don't even remember coming to this part of the map here. Come on. Save. Come on. There we There's Father.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
No.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed.
Whoops.
Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
It was a job that needed doing.
Yes, but it was also a job that you needed to be aware of. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really.
500.
It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Okay. I don't agree with some of the things he said there, but let's hear him out. Let's at the very least hear him out. I don't want to just like shut him out because, you know, the Institute. I don't agree with the Institute's motivations at all, but, you know. And, you know, I really have come to see what Sean really thinks of the Wasteland. That's not cool to me. Like, it's not dead. Definitely not. But, you know.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real mess. Glad it's back.
Up we go.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits
Son.
at all times.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. Well, it's important.
Call this a clean floor. Are you visual
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward.
Dr. Fillmore.
To that
Can
end,
we maybe talk
where are we on phase
later?
3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about phase 3?
What's phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No!
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This can't be happening. I
Wow.
only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Wow.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Wow. You're looking for a super mutant that's tougher and stronger than the average one.
That just happened. What do you mean he's dying? This is ridiculous. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.